saying. That's what Trevor's saying. When the right man is there, they're not looking at him at all. They don't have any eyes for that man. They're not thinking about him, especially in the youthful years. It's
They
my
are
mama told
invisible.
me I need to be on my school, on my grind. I gotta go to grad school. I gotta get my doctorate. I gotta do this. I
Mhm.
gotta do girls trips. I have to do X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, your husband was trying to talk to you in psychology class or social economics or whatever class that y'all had together from
But you
freshman
used to
year.
him for the
And he
dude who
was
gonna inadvertently
sincere
do
and he was kind and he came from a
Mm-hmm.
good family and he wanted to take you out on a respectable date.
Exactly.
And asked you officially, can he take you out on a date? But he was called lame and he was called weird because he wasn't the flashy guy or the guy who had 15 chicks in every classification.
Women lie to themselves and we lie to each other. A lot of women don't know each other. Women do not know their friends when you are in love. The same way men be around men, and we know being a deadbeat ain't never been cool. There's always been a code of ethics amongst men. You don't hit women, you don't abuse children. They don't know that because they're not around men who are acting comfortable around them. The same way you don't know your homegirl in love, you don't know she a cheater, you don't know she be lying, you don't know she be manipulating this man, you don't know she do none of that. You prop her up on a pedestal and you tell yourself she deserves all of these glorious things, but you're having relationship issues with her too, and you're not able to actually see how this man has the tolerance or the patience that he's dealing with her on because she's far more comfortable with him because she's having sex with him as opposed to you. She's still shunning and hiding parts of herself from you. So when we're sitting here saying women need to be more accountable, we absolutely do because majority of it is a lie. I have sat and listened to women and I have sat and listened to men talk about women manipulative and intentionally doing things. And another thing, we don't know conflict resolution. A lot of the times these women will leave a man she'd have been with umpteen long time, years or whatever, and turn around and still keep going back door to that man. Because she like him. She like the way he make her feel. And while everybody else sitting here telling her she's better than him, she really not. She's exactly what he deserves, and he's exactly what she deserves. And she kept that door open, which is why she lied, she hid. She's not going to tell you she keeps talking to him because she wants balance. Like everything she's doing is okay. We do a lot of lying to ourselves. And we don't need to learn ourselves in order to understand when a person playing us. That's called discernment. You know what it looked like when a person is lying or their body language or things like that. And a lot of us date the same people in different bodies. She has a type. She has that same repetitive pattern, those same triggers, those same traumas. She went from one man to another, and it's the same thing. Ain't no way you've been with a person, and every person you've been with, now all of a sudden you can classify him as a narcissist, and you ain't never been to psychology school. Something about that is wrong. So when you're sitting here saying, oh, we have to accept more accountability, the accountability start with stop lying to yourself. Stop dressing everything up like you're a goody two shoes and you can't admit that, oh, I played a part in this, because I can tell you one thing, after a woman is completely done with a man, here's certain type of language you're going to hear her say. I knew I should have left X, Y, and Z. And when he did this, I should have left. And I knew when I seen him doing this, I should have. You hear that when she really done with him. When she really said, I don't want him no more. I don't want to sleep with him no more. It ain't nothing he can do for me. I done leveled up. I done elevated. I done got this new enlightening. I'm on a different level. It's another man to take my mind off him. She started recanting all the things. Girl, he did this and I still stayed like a fool. She'll sit there and tell you that because she knows. But Sweeney's absolutely right. When she's still feeling him, she still got a little care about him. She still want to allow him to come in and right his wrongs or may have a little bit of empathy for him. She's going to tell you the story is that she's done nothing wrong, which is why when we're talking to women about women and we're speaking to each other in our circles, men go, y'all really not good friends to each other. Because if she call her homeboy, he gonna tell her, hey, you need to leave dude alone. But if she talked to one of her homegirls, a lot of times we're going to either say, girl, F that dude, etc., etc., and knowing she gonna go be back right with him and be like, girl, he texting me now. You got your spend the night bag. We're either gonna enable the behavior or we're gonna sit there and lie to her too. Because we know better. We know that she's lying. We know she's not telling the truth. And we can't have no explanation for all of these nuances every time. Oh, why he keep on ditching you on the date? Oh, girl, we was out at the club. Why he didn't come over and say nothing to you? Why he didn't do this? Why he didn't do that? All of this be lying. Half the time we don't even be in relationships. It be sneaky links. It be people in our past. We don't never close the door. A lot of women are not completely single. And a lot of women are waiting on their next level up. You'll go over here to this man who make you feel good, but the one who really like you, he got to dance and jump through hoops, and you know all your boundaries.
That's what Trev was saying. That's what Trev was saying. When the right man is there, they're not looking at him at all. They don't have any eyes for that man. They're not thinking about him, especially in the youthful years.
They are invisible.
I need to be on my school, on my grind. I gotta go to grad school. I gotta get my doctorate. I gotta do this. I gotta do girls trips. I have to do X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, your husband was trying to talk to you in psychology class or social economics or whatever class that y'all had together from freshman year. And he was sincere and he was kind and he came from a good family. And he wanted to take you out on a respectable date.
Exactly.
Asked you officially, can he take you out on a date? But he was called lame and he was called weird because he wasn't the flashy guy or the guy who had 15 chicks in every classification, right? So women choose wrong to begin with because their mind is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Women choose wrong to begin with because of our feelings. Everything is about a feeling. How does he make you feel? Attention is our currency. I'm not gonna make excuses for women because I'm a woman and I know better. The same man that's sitting over there, he's got his head on straight, he's disciplined, he's budgeting himself, and he want to court you and date you. You will come up with excuse after excuse after excuse how you ain't got no time. This same man be like,
because he corny.
The first time, all of a sudden, she act like she ain't got no job. This girl was working 2 jobs, and she was doing hair on the side and going to school. Now, all of a sudden, she got more than enough time for me. As soon as I gave her that purple pickle, come on now, we ain't gonna lie about it.
And the tripped out part is, pickle? And the tripped out part is, I guarantee you, women experience more good men than they experience bad on a daily basis.
I'm sure they
experience way more good men than they experience bad. There's a lot of dudes that shoot and well, you know what I mean, that they encounter that are decent men, and they would be like, "No, I'm not ready yet. That ain't the time. I'm not on that time yet." And like you said, they be on the time that they want to be on. Like I had this conversation. Go ahead, bro.
So the biggest issue is a few psychological issues. Women only date on their own at their own present level of self-worth. Problem with that is women are taught that they are perfect the way they are. So there's 2 sides going on in their heads. I'm amazing, I'm a queen, but I'm trash and nobody wants me. So due to the fact that she has this emotional dichotomy going on in her head literally every day, she wants the good man, but she knows that the good man most likely is going to either leave her or spark her insecurities or her abandonment issues. So because of that, she's going to date the man that is actually on her level and not her Disney level. You know, the Disney level is like, you're this and that, right? She does not believe that, but she keeps hearing it. So she loves to get on social media and says, where are the good men? These aren't good men. Why aren't men doing this? She says that to herself to make her feel good, but altogether, she's going to always date at her own level of self-worth, and she knows, like, women know the nasty, disgusting, stupid shit that they've done over and over and over again in their lives. Y'all all have been around women that have did the craziest, dumbest shit, and nobody knows about it. But when you know you did it more than one time, you know that this particular man over here ain't going to deal with that shit, or when he finds out, he's going to leave you. So because of that, you stay dating men that you know that you can either control or that you can mother. Because when you find a man that you can mother, because most black women were taught to be mothers and not wives, because they were raised by a woman that wasn't married, and she just mothered you, and you most likely as a child, as a woman, mothered your own siblings, because your mother made you the second mother. So all you really know how to do is mother. And then at the same time, your own mother made you feel bad about yourself. The main person that taught y'all or made y'all feel like y'all weren't enough wasn't a man. It was your own mother. She talked down to you. She talked shit to you. She told you she didn't like your hair when she's combing it. She treated you like shit. She competed with you when you started growing titties. So now you're at a point where I think I should get this man, but at the same time, I know I can't get that man because internally, my mom taught me that I ain't shit. So she's going to go for the man that isn't shit. But at the same time, you got to remember, she has this dichotomy. So when he treats her like shit, she's going to go back to the Disney Channel and say, oh my God, I'm such a good woman. Why would a man do me like that? I was good to him. And that's her mother tendencies. So she goes from mother to Disney to I ain't shit. Mother, Disney, I ain't shit. Mother, Disney, I ain't shit, over and over and over again. And she literally gets to the point where she doesn't know what she wants to do, because she knows what she wants, but she can't get that because she doesn't think she's worthy of it.